So chapter 3 introduction. This chapter presents the methodology used for collecting the data for the study, techniques and sources of the data that help the researchers for gathering the data. This chapter scopes the research design, respondents of the study, research instrument, data gathering process, and data analysis procedure. So for our research design, our research design is the plan to according which we obtain research participants and collect data and information from them. In doing so, we describe what we are going to do with the raw data and information that are collected by the researchers with a view to reaching conclusions about the research problem. So this research investigated the consistency in multi-channel branding and customer retention. So in this study, the researchers used mixed research design and used cost survey questionnaires because it involves respondents to provide answers to the problems related with the consistency of multi-channel through customer who uses it. So for our research instrument, the researchers designed survey questionnaires as one of collecting data instrument for this study. So the survey questions aim the information regarding the consistency in multi-channel branding and customer retention. The researchers used articles, related research papers for further data gathering. The articles and the related research papers are from the valid sources taken to make it more reliable. So for the data presentation, in these figures that are showing here, these are gathered by the researchers to help them meet a precise conclusion for their study. So in the figure 1, as we can see that the respondents, most of them are using social media to contact the company's customer service than the usual one. So for the figure 2, as we can see that the most of the customers wants to experience, they matter them the most in a customer service is that the clear and consistent information followed by the friendly interaction by the um, front office or agents. Then after the friendly interaction followed by the fast response and problem resolution. And for the figure number 3, so um, as we can see here that the um, how often that the customer interact with the customer service through these various channels. All of these channels are occasionally. That's the most answered by the respondents because when because I think they interact with the customer service when they found an issue or concern with the service or company. So for the figure number 3.4, we can see that the respondents or the customers recommend a company that maintains consistency in its customer service experience. Um, because consistency in a company or in a customer service builds trust satisfaction and good experience for the customers. And for the figure number 5, so what's the respondents are expecting in a customer service channel. So the respondents are more on friendly and respectful interaction, um, and followed by the consistent and accurate information, followed by the fast response time and availability across multiple platforms and immediate resolution of issues. So as for the data analysis or the findings in this um, in this chapter, so the study, the researchers gathered all the data from the survey questionnaires and made a table to analyze the answer of the respondents on the survey. The result of the survey highlights that the significant role of the multi-channel branding fosters in customer satisfaction. Um, Majority of the respondents interact with the customer service using the digital platforms such as the social media, live chat, and mobile apps. So the result or the findings in the questionnaire emphasizes that the brand consistency is a critical factor in customer service satisfaction. So as we can see that almost all of the respondents answer that inconsistencies hold back the customer service, affecting the customer experience negatively. Respondents find it easier to connect and build trust with companies that has consistencies in all service across all channels.
Next is the conclusion of the study of implementing consistency in multi-channel branding and retaining customers. This study focused into the benefit of consistency on consumer loyalty and its applicability in multi-channel branding. It is more critical than ever to have a unified brand experience since today's customer engage with companies across brand broad spectrum of digital channels including social media sites, online materials, email, live chats, and smartphone application. Unified branding increases consumer familiarity, trust, and consistency as covered in chapter 1 and 2. However, platform variety might cause consumers to get confused, lose trust, and eventually stop using the platforms. Customer value clear a consistent communication according to the study and are significantly harmed when it is not provided. According to the response in the survey, most of the customers were confused or irritated when they are given different message or degrees of service on various platforms, such as inconsistency was attributed to decreased trust and its other instance caused customer to abandon the use of service. The research established the consistency of brand is a fundamental elements of customer service that has direct impact on customers' happiness and loyalty, not as marketing device. Companies can increase customer retention, build more potent relationship with audience and earn trust by giving a consistent experience on every platforms. Here are the key recommendations for implementing consistency in multi-channel branding and retaining customers. First, establish a comprehensive brand guidance framework. All organizations should create a clear and unified framework for their brand, which include rules of tone, visual identity, and core messaging. This framework must be shared across all departments so that every part of organization communicates with the same voice and ensure customers receive a consistent experience regardless of who they are interact with. And next is personal. training. It's vital to prioritize training for all employees, particularly those who engage with customers, like customer service agent. Training should focus on maintaining consistency in messaging, tone, and approach across all channels of communication. By ensuring staff is well trained, companies can guarantee that every interaction with customer, whether via phone, email, or social media, deliver a consistent brand experience. Next is technology integration. Investing in centralized CRM system and automation tools is necessary for maintaining consistency across channels. These technologies allow businesses to track customer interaction and ensure that message are aligned across all touch points. Routine audits to customer communication can further ensure that any inconsistencies are detected and fixed quickly, providing a seamless brand experience for customers. Cross-functional team. To achieve brand consistency, it's more important to have a cross-functional team that includes representative from marketing, customer support, and IT. This team will oversee and ensure that all brand related decisions, whether they are about new campaigns, technologies, or channels, stay aligned with company's overall branding strategy. This collaborative approach ensures that every department contributes to a unified customer experience. And next is personalization with consistency. While personalized communication with customer is essential, it should never undermine the brand core identity. Personalization should always be aligned with the over brand value tone and visual style. By maintaining this balance, companies can deliver more engaging and individualized experience for customer while still keeping the brand identity recognizable and consistent.